Mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum. Mindset, uplift, manifest, momentum. Mindset, uplift, manifest.
All right, welcome into the Runners live show. It is April 3rd, 2021. As always, my good brother Ricardo Hamilton is here, bringing the truth to the people. Ricardo, what's going down, my man?
Everything blessed, brother. You know, another fantastic show this evening we're going to have for the people.
Without a doubt. And guys, we want to get right into this because we could talk about 7K all day long, but really the emphasis we're pointing on today is that you cannot lose with 7K. So whether you just become a customer and get the membership and never tell another soul about it, you are going to win. Now, can you make lots of money doing 7K? Sure. But some people get scared by that. So we really just want to give everyone, make them assured that, this is a business and just a system where you can't lose. And that's why I love it. And Ricardo and our team get so excited about it. So Ricardo, let's get right into, where the markets are at, just so people can understand the financial system today. So guys, this is the market cap of the entire world. Where is the value in the world right now? Well, without a doubt, the undisputed asset in the world is gold. Gold's market cap is 10.9 trillion, and the price of it is $17.28 an ounce. So if this is what the rich are doing, the wealthy and the elite, and you don't have any exposure to gold, you might be missing the boat. Now, the sixth asset in the world is silver with a $1.3 trillion market cap. And today, silver is only $24.95 an ounce. Now, Bitcoin is the eighth asset. And we talk about cryptocurrencies and we educate people on them. But today, we're focusing on gold and silver because you need all three. You need real physical assets you can hold. And then we also, teach and promote and educate digital, finances. And guys, this week, Bitcoin's up 2%, Ethereum up 17.4%, Polkadot, one of my favorites, up 28%. So there's gains to make in these digital assets right now. But what we try to do and teach and show people is to take these volatile assets and exchange some of that value into real physical gold and silver. And I don't know of any better system to use to get those real assets than 7K metals. So this is our presentation of why we believe no one can lose when it comes to that. And our team focuses on these things, and it's simple, mindset, uplift, and manifest momentum. And that's how we've helped over 6,000 people join 7K metals. Ricardo, I'm going to be honest here. I'm sure over 1,000 people on our team have gotten paid, without a doubt. So we're literally helping thousands of people get residual income by just buying gold and silver. And that's why you can't lose. And we're going to go into more detail about it. So here's where most people are at, Ricardo. They're working harder and harder for their money. They're picking up second jobs, or they can't get a job, or they have to rely on the government. And there's no shame in that. But while you're doing that, why not start your own business where you can get cash flow? So higher costs are adding up. The financial pressures everywhere with what's going on in the world. So how can the average person find a way out? How can they not get hurt? And that's what we're all about. So Ricardo, I'm going to let you take over here and just kind of explain to them, what is happening in the financial system and why are people feeling, this pinch and this squeeze when it comes to their finances?
Yeah, the main reason people feel it is because this information that we're about to share with you right now, most people weren't taught about it. They don't understand inflation. They don't understand the loss in purchasing power of the dollar because they didn't teach us about that in school. They didn't tell people the difference between a liability and an asset. Real money, constitutional money versus fiat currency. And so what we have here in this graph, you can see from 2000 to 2018, they have some data from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. And what that data is showing is inflation. It's the rise in prices of goods and services and the loss in value of the dollar. And you can see there that food prices in the home have went up over 43%. Food eating out has went up over 59%. Heating sources up over 99%. Car insurance up over 97%. Water and sewer up over 133%. College tuition up over 151%. And medical care up 97%. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind when you're looking at this data, because you feel it, I'm sure we all feel it when we go to the pump or when we buy any of these products, goods, or services. But this was data only from 2000 to 2018. This is not including 2019, 2020, or 2021, where, of course, we know that they're printing trillions of dollars out of nowhere, okay? Stealing from the purchasing power of the dollar that's in circulation, okay? So when you look at this data, I want you to think of it and project it forward, okay? I want you to look at what Mike is showing you now and think about where are we going to be in the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, okay? Where's the economy going to be? Where's the value of the dollar now that they have just printed, and they're going to continue to print trillions of more dollars, okay? And make it seem as if they're helping the average person when really they're making the situation worse, right? So that data is just from 2000, 2018. So do understand that it's worse today. And it's going to continue to get worse for those who are, not making the right decisions with their paper by saving in physical assets like gold and silver, right? And so during that time period, okay, you can see the prices going up. Now, this is why we say you want to save in silver, okay? Because silver is something that holds its purchasing power. Silver is something that buys you more over time, while the dollar buys you less over time. The dollar buys you less over time. That's why the prices of those goods and services are rising, especially with the acceleration of the printing of the paper, right? But here's a quick example. In 1965, okay, if you had a dollar bill or an ounce of silver, they were equal in their purchasing power. So what that meant was, in 1965, you could have had an ounce of silver or a dollar, went to the store and got you a gallon of milk, okay? So the purchasing power was the same. But let's fast forward to say to 2019, right? That 1 ounce of silver today will buy you over 5 gallons of milk. Okay, so what an ounce of silver will buy you 1 and 65, today it buys you 5. So it makes sense to save and hold the silver, right? But what about that dollar bill that used to can get you a gallon of milk in 1965? Well, today, okay, you know for a fact that you're not getting a gallon of milk for $1. You're paying $4 or $5, and it's going to continue to rise because the dollar is going to continue to lose value. Here's another example. $1 bill or 1 ounce of silver in 1965 would have got you a movie ticket. Today, the 1 ounce of silver would get you 2 movie tickets. All right. But of course, that dollar, no, you need over 20 of those same dollars to get 2 movie tickets. You see, you have to work harder to get more paper to be able to receive the same goods and services that you did, a while ago. And this is the power in saving in silver, Mike. This is why we're showing people here why you want to buy silver, right, and get these assets.
So last one, Ricardo. This one blows my mind every time you talk about it.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite slides as well because it's pretty straightforward, okay? 1965, you could have bought a brand new Ford Mustang with $2,500 or 2,500 ounces of silver, okay? So once again, the silver and the dollar had the same purchasing power, right? Fast forward to today, that same 2,500 ounces of silver will buy you 2 brand new Ford Mustangs, okay? But that $2,500 that bought you a brand new Ford Mustang in 65, today that's not even going to buy you the rims and the front seat, okay? And so the reason that this information is so powerful, because what if we knew this information 10 years, 20 years ago? What if our parents knew this information on how to properly save? I'm not talking about investing. I'm not talking about emergency fund, okay? I'm talking about properly saving your money, not in paper, but saving in silver. Well, this is why I get excited, because we know this information now, and we know the trajectory of the economy and the value of the dollar. And we know that if we're saving in this silver, the purchasing power and the quality standard of lifestyle that we have will continue to increase while the dollar continues to decline. So this is next level in regards to knowing how to properly save your money, not in cash, but saving it in silver and precious metals.
And, Ricardo, as many people know, I was a public education school teacher for, 17 years. I taught history, economics, and government. And it's not in the curriculum, guys. What we're showing you tonight is basically kept out of the curriculum, and very rarely do they talk about the history of money, the value of it, and what happened. So the key here, guys, they don't want you to know this information, the secrets of sound money. So, I can't give a whole history lesson here, but in 1913, the Federal Reserve was created, a central private bank to issue our money. FDR tried to take away gold in 33. In 44, we had the Bretton Woods, where the US dollar became the world's reserve currency. And the United States spent too much money and countries didn't trust us, and they wanted their gold back. And that's why in 1971, Richard Nixon closed the gold window. And that's when we have our modern fiat currency system, meaning the dollar is backed by nothing. And that's why it continues to decline as they print more and more of it. And as we've mentioned all week, guys, the new stimulus they passed was 1.9 trillion. That is more than the entire cryptocurrency market cap. It is more than the entire silver market cap, created out of thin air with the signing of a pen. So why do you want to hold sound money? To hedge against poor government decisions and potential economic collapses. And if you guys aren't seeing this now, if this isn't concerning you, if you're not deciding to buy gold and silver right now, I don't know what you're waiting for. You're accumulating real wealth and getting it outside the system and holding it in your physical possession. You're protecting your wealth. You're diversifying your portfolio. And we're going to show you how we even do that more with 7K. And then the fun part, Ricardo, as we both know, and everyone on our team, is it's just fun. You've probably collected baseball cards, basketball cards, Pokemon, Beanie Babies, whatever it is. Well, why not collect something that has real intrinsic value? Ricardo, my son right now is all into these pop things, right? I had to buy a little Wayne the other day when I saw him. But he's buying all sorts of comic books and, characters, Marvel stuff. And that's fun, but there's no intrinsic value there. When it comes to our numismatic coins, they're with real silver. So what are the rich, wealthy, and elite doing right now? Well, for the first time ever, Russia holds more gold than US dollars. So if Russia's doing that, if Russia has 583 billion in gold reserves, why aren't you diversifying into this asset class? Why is JP Morgan so, intent on rigging the silver market? Why did they have to pay $920 million to the US government for being found guilty of rigging the silver market? Why are they taking physical possession and have the third largest inventory of physical silver when they're a bank? That's what you need to understand, guys. This is what the rich and wealthy are doing. So most people don't understand this. They don't know, where should I buy this gold and silver from? Who should I trust? Can I buy it in small increments? What should I buy? And how do I get more of it? And so 7K put together a membership to solve all of these problems for the common, ordinary people every day that are just busy trying to survive and need to make some extra money. So Ricardo, I'll let you hit it here of just how amazing this business is and how it's built to last with a solid foundation.
Yeah. Anytime you're looking at a company, where you're getting your product or doing business with, you want to have an idea of, who they are, how long they've been in business, who are the owners. And I'm telling you, you're dealing with the cream of the crop here. This is next level wealth building. I call it the major leagues in regards to this industry and dealing with precious metals. But 7K Metals is a A+ rated company by the Better Business Bureau. Okay. They're also an authorized dealer by the NGC, which is a Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. So just from those two names alone, right, this company has been vetted. This company has been checked out. The research has been done. Okay. The company is located in Idaho Falls, Idaho, USA. All right. And they ship the gold and silver via FedEx. So you're getting it fast, folks. I mean, you're getting it within a week or so. And that's because this company, they don't sell you or ship you any gold that they don't have. You can't go to the website in 7K Metals and buy gold and silver that they don't already physically have in their possession. That's what I love, because there's integrity with that, because there are companies right now that will sell you gold and silver that they don't have. and there's no telling when you'll get it, right? The company is also been in business for over 4 years. The vaults where they hold the physical silver and gold are 100% insured by Lloyd's of London and audited monthly, right? So fully insured, your assets are good to go. I told you it's the major leagues, right? They're also using the Plaid network to connect the banks, same as Venmo used to keep your data private, and have a global credit card called Pay Quicker for international customers. Okay, so in regards to, well, can I trust this company? Because obviously what me and Mike just showed you, is enough information that I believe to say, hey, I probably should diversify and get me some silver. I probably should diversify and get me some of these precious metals, these physical assets, right? Especially in this time, and when we talked about the purchasing power and then printing trillions of dollars, and banks and governments around the world buying and holding more physical gold and silver than they ever had in any period of time in history, right? So, this is next level, folks. This is next level, and this company is built to last. It's a legacy company, all right? So they're going to be here. They're not going anywhere, and the owners of this company know what they're doing.
Couple questions here, Ricardo. Marie, you can buy with a credit card. You can also connect it with to your bank account, and we'll talk later about how they also accept cryptocurrencies. Craig, if somebody invited you here tonight, get back with them about signing up. If you're just following Ricardo or I, whichever one, we put our text numbers in the information. So if no one invited you here and you're just finding us randomly, go ahead and text us and we'll get you information set up. And we'll talk about how, a lot of times we don't even use our personal links to bring people into 7K because our team has grown so much. So next, guys, the big overview of 7K metals. Again, maybe you're like, oh, I don't like to sell. I don't like to tell people. That's fine. Okay. This is just like a Costco membership, a premier Costco membership for people that want to buy gold and silver and get the lowest prices. So a lot of people never tell a soul, and that's fine. And the key here, guys, is, and why you can't lose with 7K, because we want to hit that home tonight, is you're just transferring your wealth. You're not buying anything. You're not buying a pill, potion, or lotion that's going to sit in your garage and go bad. You're buying real money. You're transferring your wealth from a declining fiat dollar that they're creating trillions of almost every day into sound money that's been around for over 10,000 years and keeps going up. We're talking about constitutional money, God's money, real money that takes time and effort to mine out of the ground. And we're not even going to get into how important silver is to our industrial economy today, but it's used in almost everything we need to communicate in this day and age. So real quick with the education part here, guys, is there's different types of silver and gold. You have junk silver. That's coins from the United States before 1964. They had real silver in them, 90%. So if you have a quarter 64 and before, it's worth about $5 today. Not a quarter, not 25 cents, $5 because there's real money in it. Then you have just regular bullion. If the government takes that and strikes it like the silver American Eagle, it's now government struck bullion. If there's limited edition or specialized coins, those are called proofs. But the highest asset class, get it ready to throw it up, Ricardo, is numismatic coins, guys. That's what we focus on here, okay? This is a coin that's never been touched by human hands. It's an MS-70, it's perfect condition, and it's been encapsulated in a protective case. This is now history. This is now art that, goes up in value over time more than the silver and gold spot price. We have, Ricardo showing the Idaho Appaloosa there. I got the California Grizzly Bear. And these are our own collections. We have our own private lines with 7K that we produce and make. I mean, this is just completely next level. So Ricardo, I'll let you go into why do people want to diversify into numismatic coins, the highest asset class when it comes to gold and silver?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's about diversification. If you're gonna get bullion, you might as well leverage the highest asset class of gold and silver as well. And what Mike has up on the screen there on the top right, you can see that there's a numismatic coin like the one we showed you, right? But it's a 1 ounce coin. It's 1 ounce, but it's numismatic. You know, it's not just a bullion coin. Now, this particular 1 ounce coin, anytime you're dealing with numismatics, the value is in the label, right? And so you can see in that particular label, that coin is a 1999. Okay, so it's got some history on it, and there were some significant things that were happening in that time period. Okay, when this particular coin was struck, to even give it more value, and it's a MS70, which stands for mint state. Okay, and 70 means that the coin is flawless. Okay, perfect. Okay, under 5 times magnification. So that particular 1 ounce coin, okay, sold for over $11,000. It's a 1 ounce coin, but it's sold for over $11,000 just because of the year, you know, the grading. And these are some of the things that go into the value and what separates a numismatic bullion coin or from a regular bullion or government struck coin, right? And so these are like, you know, beautiful pieces of artwork because it's a stamp, you know, on that metal. It's flawless in its condition. A lot of times with these coins, there's only so many of them in circulation. So it's not like, you know, you could just buy some at any time. No, there's a small amount, right? Millions of people out here, small amount, maybe 500, 1,000, sometimes 5,000 of any particular coin that's in that flawless, perfect condition. Very similar to how the wealthy preserve their wealth in artwork is the type of value that numismatic coins have. You see, it's a greater value than just holding the bullion, right? And then you can see on the bottom left there, the Black Panther coin. Once again, beautiful piece of artwork on silver. It's a 1 ounce coin. It's perfect, flawless in its condition, okay? But that particular coin sold for over $2,000, right? And so when we're talking about, you know, there are some things that you hold and there's some things that you leverage and there's some things that you sell, right? Well, the beautiful thing about this is when you're diversifying, right, your strategy gets a little more better when you're talking about long-term wealth, generational wealth, immediate access to liquidate something. Like I got bullion. It's all bullion. If I really needed to sell some silver, I would sell my bullion before I would let go of one of those numismatics. The numismatics, I would leave for generational wealth, right? So this is one of the reasons why you want to diversify into the highest asset class of gold and silver, which is numismatic coins. And then, of course, I'll let you talk about
No, this is you, bro. This is you.
Look, we got a pleasure of connecting with some of the most, you know, wonderful people, but also some of the most influential people in this industry. Okay, Michael Miles Standish is the Michael Jordan, as we call him, of the coin grading industry. He's that guy. Okay, in regards to numismatic coins and bullion, okay, he's that guy. All right, and so we actually 7K actually has an exclusive arrangement with him where he creates and designs and grades a lot of their coins, right? And the coins that we're getting, right? And so we're getting these coins, and Mike is showing you his book there. And, you know, we're getting these coins, all right, because we have a membership with 7K, all right? And we're getting not only, once again, the highest asset class of gold and silver, which is numismatic coins, but we're getting those coins that are signed by the #1 numismatist in the world, if you ask me, okay? The #1 numismatist, Michael Miles Standish, right? So it's an added value on top of that. It's not just a graded coin now. It's not just a numismatic coin. It's a signed, designed, and graded coin by the #1 guy in the industry. Imagine that Picasso, you know, that Rembrandt, you know, that Leonardo da Vinci, you know, those particular people, when they create something that has a greater value than just a painter or artist down the street, right? So this is next level because only in 7K are we getting exclusive access to these rare, beautiful coins, like what Mike is showing you here, the White House coin. I mean, folks, these coins have a historical significance, which adds to their value, okay? The flawlessness, the artwork, and it's still on money. And there's only so many of them around. And these are designed by the #1 guy in the industry, folks. You have to understand that's what gives things value, especially as time goes on. So certain these assets like that, you don't sell those. You don't sell them, in my opinion. You leave those for generational wealth. You pass that down and that passes down. And if you ever needed to, I wouldn't even sell it then. I would leverage it, okay? Because it has value. Because it has value. What is it, 1,600 of those made in the world? Only 1,600 of them. Folks, this is next level wealth building where you're talking about diversifying your portfolio in numismatic coins, right? And just like Mike was showing you that one coin, here's another one that he had it created and that 7K members got exclusively, which was the Miss Liberty coin, okay? The Miss Liberty coin, right, members got for around $200 a year or so ago. That coin today is selling for over $800, right? The value of these coins as time goes on continues to increase because of the factors that we mentioned, but also people want them. We have thousands of people joining 7K, okay? Every month, every whatever, people are continuing to get in business and learn about numismatics and saving these coins. And they say, you know what? I want that coin. I see the value in that, right? So the community of people who are growing to understand the value and love numismatic coins, okay, is growing. And those of us who've been saving in these coins, right, these State Series coins and these Michael Miles Standish coins, okay, the value of them goes up and people want them. But there's only so many of them around. So this is why we say this is next level wealth building, because a lot of people don't know about this. Right? A lot of people don't know about this, and this what gets exciting.
And Ricardo, I got to go full screen to show this one. So 1 second. So guys, this is a reason enough to join 7K right here is we have these things called coin drops where we get these coins. There's only 888 of these Hunters by Night coins. And I was lucky enough to get this. Somehow we got this for $400. That's silver, but with black obsidian on it. And I was able to get this for $400. I'm sure I'll never sell it, but these are going for, I've seen $1,500 on eBay. That's a 2-ounce Hunters by Night, a Black Panther coin, Ricardo. And you know how hard it is during those coin drops. And that's what I love about 7K is I would never even know about this asset class. I would never even know about, numismatic coins that are this beautiful and rare that people want so much and have access to it, if not for 7K.
Yeah. And that's the thing about what 7K is niching out a space in this numismatic industry that's like no other. No company is doing this, folks. So it's not saturated. I know you think that you probably can get numismatic coins from any other company, right? No, 7K is specifically selecting certain coins. They're making strategic partnerships with number one, people in this industry, and they're also creating and designing coins that have never been done in this space. You're getting exclusive access to these assets that you're not going to get anywhere else. Okay, a lot of these coins that we have, you're not going to get just out on the open market. You got to get that through 7K, and the only people who got them are the members that are in 7K metals.
And why do we do these numismatic coins? Why is the long-term value there? It's because you don't want to make the $1.2 million mistake. And it actually should be the $1.6 million mistake.
Yeah.
And so what does that mean, Ricardo? It means we automate the process of becoming wealthy. So what 7K is about is one time a month, you want to get at least one numismatic coin. That's basically it. That's how you build wealth. Not throwing 10 grand into silver at one point, even though that's not a bad idea, but it's over time taking in one numismatic coin a month. So the $1.2 million mistake is if you just purchased one MS-70 Silver Eagle, like we do with the autosaver. This is our basic autosaver. One of these a month since 1986 would have cost you about $50,000. Today, that portfolio would be worth about $1.6 million. And we automate this, guys. You set it up. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to go and get it. You don't have to go shopping. It literally shows up at your doorstep, automating the wealth to avoid that $1.6 million mistake. And Ricardo, I mean, we could be here all night talking about the benefits. We did a whole 40-minute show on one of them last week.
And one thing about that $1.2 million mistake, folks, once again, that information get me excited because I think, what if we knew this information 10, 20 years ago? What if our parents knew this, started saving for us since, we came out the womb, right? What if our grandparents knew this? Not to save cash, not to save dollars, but to get one MS-70 numismatic coin a month. Just one. The value of that collection being over $1.6 million. What if by the time, and this is what's exciting to me, most people don't retire with millions of dollars. Actually, most people retire and then have to get back into the workforce because their retirement saving money ran out. People are living longer. They didn't anticipate that. So now we have a sure way to where if you know how to properly save, you can save, and by the time you're ready to retire, 30 years, okay, you're a millionaire. You got at least $1 million in a collection of an asset. And this is the thing, you want to diversify your retirement strategy, okay? You want to diversify your strategy. Don't just rely on Social Security, okay? Don't just rely on that 401k, and don't rely on your savings and cash. Now you can also rely on saving that numismatic coin, just one every single month, just one. That's what gets me excited. And then even if I don't benefit from that, I know my children will. It's next level, folks. Next level.
And I love this saying that we kind of came up as a group, right? You think you're saving silver, but in fact, silver is saving you. So Aldridge, great pull up there. And we've talked about that before, guys, is silver is the way to freedom. That's why we have everyone watching right now. Let's do a hashtag silver for freedom, because we're taking our assets and real money out of the system where the banksters and the governments and the corporations can't touch it. And we don't really care what, the fake silver prices that they put up on the COMEX and everything. So we can't take too long, Ricardo. We'll be here till midnight.
Yeah.
So some of the membership benefits, right? Residual income for a lifetime that can be passed on to your heirs. The autosaver program we've talked about, so you don't make that $1.2 million mistake. We'll talk about 7K Advantage Rewards, which is an app that you get with their 7K membership to allow you to save on dining, restaurants, online shopping, travel. The 7K limited and rare coins, how I got that Black Panther coin. We're going to get into the Sound Money Wallet more. We could do a whole hour show about just the Sound Money Wallet. Guys, home business. If you don't have a home business in 2021, you're literally saying, government, take my money. You need a home-based business for tax write-offs. And we've had multiple accountants on, and they basically said the entire, membership and what you're paying for your gold and silver with the autosavers can be tax deductible. They offer a Goldback IRA, an amazing 7K healthcare program, and we get precious metals at dealer direct prices, beating most of the online bullion dealers by $3 to $4 on silver, $50 to $100 on gold, and we actually have it in stock, and it's shipped to you in 4 days. Not, hey, sign up and maybe we'll send it to you in 2 weeks, or some people I'm seeing now, it's like 2-3 months to even get physical gold and silver. So Ricardo, I'm not even going to try to do what you can do with Sound Money Wallet. So let the people know how this is completely revolutionary, what we're doing with the Sound Money Wallet at 7K.
Yeah, I think everybody, is fired up and excited and loves the Sound Money Wallet. There's nobody I don't talk to who say, man, that Sound Money Wallet is the truth. That's next level. It's fire. I mean, folks, it's the best way to buy bullion, okay? But not just any bullion, the number one sought after bullion in the world, which is the gold and silver eagles, the walking liberties, okay? Those are the number one coins that you want to have, all right, in regards to bullion, all right? And so that Sound Money Wallet, think about it like a Cash App, right? Or your PayPal or your checking and savings account. The cash is just sitting there losing value. The bank is making money off of you and you ain't getting no interest, right? Well, you can put the money in a Sound Money Wallet, press a button and convert any dollar amount, any penny amount, okay, into physical gold or silver. And what'll happen is that account will adjust to the value of gold and silver on the market, okay? And then at any point in time, let's say you fell on hard times or you just need some cash, you can press a button and sell it and move the cash back to your bank account. You don't have to worry about holding all this physical silver, the liability that comes with it, and having to go down the street and sell it and everything else. No, it can sit right there in the vaults, okay, that 7K owned in its private vaults, 100% insured by Lloyd's of London. Sound Money Wallet is backed by 100% physical gold and silver. So it's not like you put money in this account and they're saying it's backed by gold and silver and it adjusts with the value of gold and silver. No, the physical metal is there for every dollar that you have in that account. Okay. And then also, if you ever wanted to get the physical delivered, you can as well, right? Because once like I said, it's backed by physical gold and silver. So you got $1, $10,000, $1,000, it doesn't matter. Whatever cash amount you want, put it in the silver, press a button, okay? 6 months later, you need to, get cash, press the button, sell any dollar amount that you have in silver and put the cash back in, or if you want the physical, take possession of it, right? And then, of course, being able to send it like we send Cash App from one person to the next, like we transfer money from one person to the next. Well, you can do that with gold and silver or cash as well in that Sound Money wallet with no fee. Okay, so it's next level. It's literally the best way to buy physical gold and silver. Okay, it's the best way to exchange your declining paper, right, and put it in an account where it leverages the value of the physical gold and silver. And if you have an ounce of gold or an ounce of silver in that Sound Money wallet, you could take physical possession of it, right? So it's next level. It's the best, it's revolutionary. I mean, just 7K metals alone with the membership, if all they have was a Sound Money wallet, it's worth it.
And let me point out again, Ricardo, we haven't said anything about telling anyone about this. We haven't talked about the compensation plan. We're just talking about get a membership. You cannot lose with 7K. And just so you guys understand with the Sound Money wallet, why it's amazing is you can buy gold or silver at any amount. $10 a week, $5 a day, $100 a month, whatever you want, you can do that. And then you don't have to worry about shipping or getting it if you're moving around. You can have it physically delivered though, whenever you want. But I mean, this is just amazing in this age we live in, where you want to have digital, but now we have the digital with the benefits of also the physical. And that's why, Sound Money wallet is completely next level. As we mentioned before, okay, do you want to save money? Do you want to live a lifestyle where you're traveling, where you're going on flights, on vacations, going dining, online shopping and getting stuff? Well, you'll save money there too. This is just another benefit that 7K gives us, to live a lifestyle powered by gold and silver. So Ricardo, I'll let you explain just, how simple this is. And I still can't believe you can get a business for $200 or $500 when it comes to this. I mean, this still blows my mind. I would think it would be much more, well over $1,000, but go ahead and kind of explain the two options they have here.
Yeah, this is what once again, another phenomenal thing about, this membership. And keep in mind, folks, this company is a US based company. That's good. Okay. The gold and silver is 100% insured by Lloyd's of London, the vaults. Okay. So your assets are safe. And, you would think something like this would cost, an arm and a leg, honestly. The value in this, I mean, we're talking about putting you into the highest asset class of gold and silver. We're talking about building wealth. We're talking about physical metal, gold and silver that at one time you couldn't even own, and where the banks and the school doesn't even teach you about it. And people don't even know about the numismatic coins and why they should get them. You would think something like this would cost country club prices, right? Or maybe an arm and a leg, but it's not. It's priced where I believe, everybody should be able to get in. $199 is a standard membership option. So you pay that one time for the year, not a month, not semi-annually, not quarterly. You pay that one time for the year, $200 on the standard membership, right? That membership, it will come with a coin as well, okay? And everything that we mentioned, right, you get it in the membership benefit, okay? So everything we mentioned, Sound Money wallet, it comes with the membership, all right? It's not an extra fee for that, okay? And then, of course, the premium membership, all right, which is obviously going to get more value for, all right? The premium membership, $4.99, okay? You're going to get 2 coins with that membership as well. They're going to mail you 2 coins with that membership. Once again, you get all the benefits. Once again, it's just one time for the year that you pay that. One thing about these memberships as well, Mike talked about the business, right? the membership comes with the business. Okay. It doesn't matter if you want the business or not. You might just want to save. Mike said, look, we're just talking about saving and getting the asset. Well, if you decide to just save and get the asset and you get that 7K membership, congratulations. You also now have a home-based business, whether you want it or not. Okay. And now if you have the intent to make money in your home-based business, you got the ability to have write-offs and deductions. These memberships are write-offs. Mike started off this presentation talking about you don't really pay for 7K. You don't pay for this membership, folks. Okay. Whether we're talking about having the write-off ability of acquiring a membership, whether we're talking about the 7K advantage where you're getting discounts, and over the year, if you're using those discounts, you'll save more than you pay for this membership. Okay. It's phenomenal what they put together here. So much value at a price point that everybody can afford.
Without a doubt. And like Ruth said, invest that stimulus checks, make it work for you. Don't just take your stimulus and go out and buy new Jordans and go shopping and go out to eat and go on vacation. Because then once you spend that money, it's gone. You want to get a home-based business with cash flow and get real assets. Then take that cash flow and do whatever you want. Live the lifestyle that you want. Because now it's continually coming in. So once you get that yearly membership, like Ricardo talked about, you're not obligated to buy anything. There's no minimums, no maximums. But if you do want to make, residual income, if you want to get some compensation, you just buy silver one time a month. That's it. So you can choose between the basic, which is the Silver American Eagle for $105 a month. You can get the variety, which is right now the Animal State Series for $139. And if you want to get super rare specialty coins, you can do that. And that's $309 a month. And you can change those, edit them whenever you want. You're not locked into doing anything.
And let me explain to them really quick, Mike, why that exists. So that auto saver option, right? It exists so you don't make that $1.2 million mistake. Okay. Because most people lack discipline or consistency, especially if we're talking about over a time of years to do one particular thing. Right? Even if it will lead you to wealth and financial independence, right? But that auto saver is automatically every single month, okay? They're going to deduct $105 of that fiat paper, and they're going to send you one of those MS-70 Silver Eagle coins to your home so you don't make that $1.2 million mistake, okay? So it's set it and forget it, right? Put your wealth on autopilot. You want to be on auto save. Now, this is optional, of course. Remember, you get the membership, you pay that one time for the year. Now, when you start a business, generally you have expenses, you got overhead, okay? There is no expenses in this business. There is no overhead in this business. You do have what I like to call a personal requirement or responsibility, and that's just to save your money. That's what this business is. Simply put, you get a membership that gives you a business, and your business is saving money, and you get paid to save, right? And so you want to exercise one of those options and consistently get at least one of these coins every single month, whether you get the basic auto save for $105, like Mike said, $139 on the variety, or $309 for the specialty. But you definitely want to exercise the ability to just put it on automatic. Just put it on automatic.
Yeah, automatic, get paid to save real money and get rid of fiat.
Yep.
And so what we were told, what we were taught was to be on the left side, was to be an employee, trade our time for money, keep running the rat race around the wheel. What 7K allows you to do is get to the right side of money, become a business owner for only $199 or $499 a year, to become an investor in gold and silver and numismatic coins, the highest asset class. So this is, the cash flow quadrant from Robert Kiyosaki. I believe it is the blueprint for financial freedom. When I teach about financial literacy, this is the number one center point. So if you don't understand why you want to be on the right side of money, you need to get educated. You need to plug in, because this is what the rich do. If you're on the left side, you're giving up your time and you're paying the most taxes. If you want to have more time and pay less taxes, you get to the right side of money. And if anyone knows of a better business than 7K to do this with, please let me know. Because I've looked around for years, and this is by far the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Ricardo, anything to add before we move off this slide?
No, I think, it just makes sense. It's those who are on the right side of the quadrant that's having a more secure, better quality standard of lifestyle that gives more options, that are passing on wealth. You cannot pass down your job to your loved ones. You can't pass down your college degrees to your loved ones. You can't pass down your credit score to your loved ones. But this business, this membership, these assets and the income that you will generate, you can pass that down to them. That will continue to pay them long after you have left this earth. So, this is why you want to be on the right side of the quadrant. And that's what this membership does. It doesn't just get you bullion. It does a whole lot more.
So this is, to me, the most important slide, Ricardo, because some people will say, well, I could go and just buy silver on my own, and I just want silver bullion for the cheapest price. So 7K metals, I don't care about numismatic coins. Who cares? I'm just going to buy gold and silver, throw it in my safe. Here's what these people don't realize. They have very short-sighted thinking. Is number one, you have to remember to do it, so it's not automatic. You have no residual income, and you must sell your asset to get cash flow, and you have no tax write-offs. So if someone's just buying gold and silver and throwing it in their safe, that's good, but you're missing the most important points, which is cash flow and tax write-offs. And you're on the left side of money. You're not on the right side. So don't sell your assets. Use a home-based business to create cash flow and reduce your taxes. You're not living in ordinary now. You're living extraordinary. Now you're getting the MS-70 private label. Now you're getting exclusive and rare coins on auto delivery. Now you're getting paid to save and 7K Advantage discounts and business tax write-offs. So again, if you are buying gold and silver and you're not getting tax write-offs and you're not getting cash flow, you are missing out. You're living, just for maybe one day I'll sell this asset. Don't sell your assets, collect them on autopilot and use your cash flow to live this lifestyle that you want. Ricardo, anything else here that I missed or that you want to drive home?
Yeah, no, cash flow is king. I drive that home all day. Look, it's more important for you to have cash flow than assets, in my opinion. Because if all you have is assets, it's just a matter of time before you're going to have to liquidate them because you don't have no cash. You got to pay for daily living, right? You have to enjoy life. You got to have some type of a lifestyle. So if all you have is assets, you're just saving a bullion and you lose your job. Now you're going to have to, sell your bullion because you ran out of cash. When you have a business like this or opportunity like this with 7K, where you can get the bullion and put yourself in position to create a residual passive income and have a home-based business that allows you to reduce your tax exposure, okay, it's a no-brainer. It's why would I not get gold and silver through this company when they're going to give me a business for getting a membership to get gold and silver with them? Why would I not do that?
I still don't get how people cannot see this, but everyone wakes up in their own time. So again, guys, we haven't even. Go ahead, Ricardo.
Yeah. You going over this tonight?
I don't know. We'll see.
I think we should leave a little teaser for them for the Wednesday presentation at 7 p.m. on the comp plan. Folks, this is so phenomenal because the business is so simple. We straight up get paid to save. Okay. And in the process of that, we get paid a residual and passive income. And when you're building a business, right, it's a like that snowball down the hill, the old analogy or metaphor, right? Goes down the hill, it's small and it builds up or whatever have you. But once it's going, it's going. The system that we're leveraging will continue to pay us long after we've done working them, because you got other people who are acquiring this asset who also want to chase that freedom and get these, that lifestyle, right? And so simply put, we get paid to save. And when we share with others, okay, we get paid even more and they get paid. It's truly, we'll put it like this. This is the comp plan right here. Mike was a school teacher, okay? And in 6 months of this home-based business, he was able to retire, okay? Now, results vary. Situations are different for everybody, but just understand your possibility and opportunity, because when you work that job, okay, the most that you're going to make. You will never be the CEO. You know that they'll fire you at any time. You're expendable. Okay. That's what you know. You know the cap. But in this business, quite frankly, ain't no cap. Okay. Because this comp plan at the most that you can earn at the moment is about $12,500 per week. The companies already have a new comp plan that's going to put you in position to make over 6 figures a week. Okay. It's next level, folks. If I'm going to spend 40 hours of my life for 40 years, or whatever have you, if I'm going to spend my time and my energy, I want to do it and put it somewhere where I can actually continue to get paid for my efforts that I did a long time ago. I want to do it and put it somewhere where I know that I got the opportunity to be a millionaire or at least make 6 figures, 7 figures, and not have to work. I can kick my feet up after I built something, And so I see Mike, pulled up the slide where, look, folks, like Mike mentioned in the beginning, we started this business, and part of the reason why Mike's able to retire because so many people can grasp the simple understanding of having a home-based business, creating cash flow and saving in these assets and not making the $1.2 million mistake. And so we got, over 7,000, 8,000 people in the team. And, you lose track after a while. The things just keeps going. Okay. We only been in 6 months. It had 7 months. Hasn't even been a year yet. Hasn't been 2 years. Hasn't been 3 years. Where do you think we're going? Where do you think these assets are going? Where do you think our cash flow is going? I'll give you a clue. Okay. And the people that you see on the screen, all right, are people who have helped a lot of people do what we have done, save our money and start a home-based business by getting that membership. And they have done that and put themselves in position to earn up to $3,500 per week and also win a 100-ounce silver bar for free. Some people on this screen have went past that level. We got some people that you see on that screen making $10,000 per week, right? That's not everybody. But this is what's possible. And a lot of times you just want to know what's possible because you might got a different skill. You might got a different talent. You might got a different network. You might got a different drive. You got a different aspirations or a different need. Okay. And so everybody's situation is different and what they're going to experience in this business will be different, but you just want to know it's possible. Because one thing's for sure, at that job, it doesn't matter how good your skill is, or your need or your drive, you're gonna get the same pay. That's the rate for that job. Okay, you could be the best at it. Okay, you might make the 50,000. That's what it pays. Okay, and some people might make 45. You're gonna make the 50 because you're good, but it don't matter. That's all you're gonna make. Well, here, it's not like that. Okay, especially when you're talking about the ability to open up multiple business centers. Okay, it's next level. Okay, next level. That's all I'm gonna say. We don't even talk about that too much. We don't talk about opening up multiple business centers that can create the same type of residual income for you. Imagine having 3 accounts in this business, and I don't care if it took you 5 years. You got 3 accounts in this business paying you $12,500 per week. Took you 5.
All right, so no share plan tonight, Ricardo. Just they can check out the presentation.
Look, Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Okay. We got the 7K presentation, okay? I'm going to go into that compensation plan in depth, okay? Show you how to get there. We're going to, and everything Wednesday night at 7 p.m. The runners live. Actually, right there, Mike's got it up. He's got the Zoom link, okay? 7K medals presentation. We're going to go over the comp plan, okay? And you guys can, and it's better that way too, because you guys will be able to, ask questions. We'll bring you on screen. Okay. In this particular show, we don't want it to run too long. We've already been running for a whole hour and, it's Saturday night and, we want to make sure that you guys got the value of getting the silver, getting the membership, getting the home-based business. The money is real. We wouldn't be doing this unless we was making money. Mike wouldn't be able to retire unless we was making money. So do know it's a genuine opportunity.
Yeah, and it was for 4 months, Ricardo, not 6, but who's counting?
Yeah, facts, it was. We're talking 4 months, folks. I mean, come on. That's phenomenal.
And the key, guys, is I wasn't doing it for the money. I was doing it to help people. And that's why I love 7K. And that's why, I'm sorry.
Okay.
The key tonight was you can't lose the 7K. We didn't even talk about the comp plan. We didn't get into how much money you can make with this. We just wanted to talk about the membership. And even if there was not a comp plan tied to this, I still think the membership is well worth it and would set you up in a better financial position because it's automating your wealth, keeping you disciplined to exchange your declining fiat dollars for the best asset class, the number one asset class that there is in the world, the longest standing, the most historical. Silver, I believe, has the most potential. I think this is the best time to buy silver in the history of the world, definitely, given what's going on.
Definitely.
So like it says, if you found this on one of our social medias, there's a number that you can text to get more information, and we'll connect you with our team. If someone shared this with you or sent this to you, please get back with them. And our mission truly is to keep changing the world one family at a time. We're having a blast doing it. We're helping others change their mindset, uplifting others, and manifesting momentum. And we're just going to keep going because we're getting wealthy and we're helping, people all around the world change their life. So, Ricardo, any last words before we sign off tonight?
No, look, folks, Wednesday, 7 p.m. And look, lace up, let's get wealthy, man. The Runners Live show, Tuesday through Saturday, 9:30 p.m. We're going to continue to, bring this power, bring this information, bring this financial literacy and opportunities to people, man. I'm excited. Springtime is coming. We're going into summer. It's going to be a beautiful 2021 for us and those who are in position.
Real quick, as always, therunners.shop. Get your wealth, clothing, change the culture, whether it's assets over liabilities. I measure my wealth in ounces. If you didn't come from a wealthy family, make sure a wealthy family comes from you. You can get that at therunners.shop. And last, Ricardo, is my nonprofit is kicking off Monday. This is just a local event for people in Greenville, but I'll be doing some financial literacy, crypto education, and just hanging out with like-minded individuals who want to break free from the system, who want to find, alternative ways to make money. So I'm super pumped to get the nonprofit rolling and really help change, what's going on in my local community. And that's why I'm so thankful for 7K to allow me the ability, as much as I love being a school teacher and as much as I love this community, is I was limited as to what I could do inside the system. Now I get to go outside the system and help people personally, one-on-one, change their financial future and their entire, family tree. And that's what gets me excited about when it comes to gold, silver, and what 7K metals can do is, the sky is the limit. The best is yet to come. And I'm super pumped, man. I can't thank you enough for everything you do for us, Ricardo. And again, thank you to everyone who's on the call and just the support we have from our team. There's just no way we can lose, and just super thankful and grateful for everything God has blessed us with.
Amen, brother. Amen. Fired up, man. Look, lace up. Let's get wealthy. All right. We out.
All right. Peace, guys. Love you. Have a great Easter.